Hey everyone, I'm Cassie, 3H Farm Soap Company, and I just wanted to show you, isn't that still on? Can you see this? Oh, I'm going to hit it. It's not going to come in really good. Okay, so I'm trying to show you the video from Royalty Soaps. It's I Made Soap with Local Honey. And the way that she did her soap technique is amazing. I am not going to 100% copy it because I think that's wrong. But I love the Oatmeal Milk and Honey fragrance oil. We make an oatmeal and honey, or honey and oat is what I call it. Soap that has no fragrance, no essential oils. It's literally honey, ground oatmeal until it's really fine. And that is for super sensitive skin and stuff like that. We try to keep that one in stock because it's such a good seller. But for those who want a fragrance, it's lightly fragranced. To me, it has like an almond scent to it. This one's by Nurture Soap. Several of the fragrance oil companies that I talk about, Nurture Soap, Rustic Essentials, Essential Depot, I don't think has it. They might. It might be listed under a different name, but I've never bought it from them. But I have Rustic Essentials and Nurture, and I can't tell the difference. If you smell the bottles together, you can't tell the difference. So Royalty Soaps is a Texas gal who makes amazing soaps, and I was so excited when she did a little homestead. She made some more natural soaps. It was like farmers market soaps and stuff. And so I don't get a lot of TV time being a busy mom, a farmer, a soap maker, all the things. I just love watching her. She's hilarious. Her name's Katie. I believe it's Katie. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with names. So if by somebody like sends this to her and I mess up her name, that's going to be so embarrassing. Royalty Soaps. Go watch her. She has amazing how-to videos. She edits her videos. I do not have the time for that or the equipment. So I do my soaping live, and people seem to like it. So here we go. I have all my oils measured up right here. I have my goat's milk already mixed up with my lye, so you don't have to set through that. I just wanted to show you a little ratio thing. When you're dealing with sugars, the sugars will darken your soap. Okay, I made a liquid soap once with honey in it, and it turned really dark. So sugars are going to caramelize with the heat. In cold process, not so much. But in a hot process liquid soap, it got really dark. So this is the time where I put my honey in, my oils, and then in just a little bit, I'll be putting this fine ground oatmeal, organic oatmeal in there. And then for the topping, I got this is body safe. You can use this in eyeshadow, lip glosses. This is from Nurture Soap. This is Maya Gold. Love it. Can you see it really well? Sorry, it's a little bright. We have that mixed up in this bowl. Doesn't it look like the most fabulous honey color? A little gold on the gold side. So we want to drizzle that on top. And then we're going to use little bubble wrap sheets to pop on top to give it that honeycomb pattern. We do that with our honey and oat soap, and everybody just loves it. So here we go. I also have the sodium lactate out, so don't forget to add it into my lye mixture. So I'm going to grab my lye mixture, and I have my phone over here ready to record the pouring. For you guys that don't know, we have a TikTok, Instagram, we have a Facebook, all under 3H Farms TX. So if you guys would like to give us a follow over there, we'd really appreciate it. And if you subscribe, you like what I'm doing, fantastic. Hey, how are you? Music Mad. Hi, sweetie. I caught you early for a change. I know. I need a schedule. I'm so sorry that I don't have a date and a time. My life is crazy. So let me get a spoon for this. I tried to do this before my mother-in-law got up, but she's up, so warning you now, Mom, I'm on a live.
I can tell.
I tried being quiet. This is really thick, honey. I should have warmed it up in the microwave. So you want a teaspoon per pound, and this is a tablespoon. So you're looking at 2 tablespoons in like an 8-pound batch there. And this is our local honey. It's a sweet little farm in Rogers, Texas, Walker Honey Farms. It's wildflower honey. The light. The ring light is so bright. And then we'll just, when we get the lye mixture in there, we'll blend it up. Excuse the messy house, by the way. See all the stuff on the couch? My son was on there. Oh, thank you so much. I just really have fun with it. And for those people who can hire an editor and all that, that's amazing. Maybe one day I'll be like having ad revenue to help edit, but I want to keep it real. Like, this is real life. So I have, real life stuff. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So let me try to turn my camera just a little this way. Let's see. Hi, I'm Cassie. I'm the camera lady. Sound and camera. Okay, I'm just trying to get it to where you can see good. Okay. There we go. We can see pretty good. Okay, so this is my lye and goat's milk mixture. And this is my the last bit of my sodium lactate. And then I just use one of those. It is literally liquid salt. That's what we're putting in here. It is a humectant, and it just helps your soap set up a little faster. So I'm just going to put 40 milliliter really quick. Oh, we're almost there. I'm shy. Just a little bit. This is by Soaper's Choice, but I just found out that Nurture Soap also sells the sodium lactate, and they have free shipping. So that's amazing. Soaper's Choice was one of my first companies that I used. Let's see if I popped the sodium lactate under the thing. Here we go. I just bought it from Nurture. I'm on the other side of my big island, and I have everything taken out of my island and all my soap stuff under here. So this is just the sodium lactate from Nurture. Same, it's okay. It's the same ingredient. You could also use regular salt, but you would need to do it in the process of when you're mixing your lye and it's warm. My lye is cooled down. I'll do a temperature check for you. It is at 63 degrees. And then my oils are at 78, which is almost 10 degrees from each other, which is ideal. So you want them to be close, but they don't have to be exact. But you want to be, low temperature for cold processed soaps. And you just want to have them within 10 degrees of each other, give or take. So we're good. And then I'm going to pop this behind me. So that's there. Now I'm going to blend this honey real quick. Try to break it up. Bits of honey. Okay. I'm just going to mix this up a little bitty. I'm just going to set my spoon in there real quick because I have a spatula. Make sure you get a large spoon so it's not going to fall in there. And then I like to try to scrape all the containers. Royalty soaps. She always talks about this. All the soapers that I've ever watched talk about scraping your containers. So it's very important. You want to get see how much was there on the sides? Every bit that you can. And it's less cleanup, you know. And this is lye, so you really want to get every bit. I even watched, I think it's Sorcery Soaps. I could be wrong. I love her too. She'll pour the oil in this container and kind of wipe it out with the oil and pour it back in. So that's something that she does. I'm going to put this in the sink over here so it's out of my way. Oh, I want to take my spoon with me. Sorry, sometimes I get to yapping. And there's comments. I'm missing comments. Okay. Hey, it's my mom. Hello, Mom. I dissolve the salt in the water before adding the lye. See? That's a great idea. I had somebody tell me that me freezing my goat's milk into ice cube trays and dissolving the lye over top was silly. I was like, well, that's just the way I do it. So, you know, everybody does things differently. Some people add the goat's milk right now, or yogurt or coconut milk or whatever. But I find it keeps, I don't have to wait so long for the lye and water mixture to cool down. Trying to look up here, not down here at the computer when I talk. And to me, the goat's milk soap already has this natural, wonderful color, honeycomb color to it. So I'm not going to copy Royalty soaps by darkening it or doing anything like that. She made hers a little darker, which was beautiful. She did a fabulous job doing it, but I'm going to leave it the natural color of what it is. And then I'm going to split the batch. I'm not split it completely. I don't want the whole batch gold. I just want this container filled so I can drizzle and make the gold look pretty. I want to put a little, I want to pour some. I got an idea in my head. She just poured hers on top. I want to pour it through a little bit. I want to have it through the soap and I want to have it on top of the soap. I want gold through the soap to look like honey. It's in my brain. I should have drew a picture, but sometimes, and I literally just thought of this, just dreaming about soap. There's a lady, her channel's I Dream of Soap. It's a good one. I think that is, her name's B. There's lots of good soapers out there. So, I don't want to copy anyone. I just like doing it and trying to do my own thing or doing my own spin to it. Okay, on this, get your little handy dandy measuring. We want about 4 tablespoons, give or take. And I ground this myself. You can buy the ground oatmeal, colloidal, however you want to say it. My Texas slang butchers things so much. Well, you know what? That'll be all right. I was going to say I should have poured it into the gold and did this, but it'll be all right. We'll be good. That was 3. Let me do a little bit more. I like a nice scrubby 3 and a smidge. I like a nice scrub on my soap. And I want to keep this pretty fluid because I've used Rustic Essential. This is the first time I got this one. Like I said, side by side, they smell the same. So they should react the same. I got that little chunk. So we'll see. A little chunk here. When I mix in my clay, I usually do it in the oils, but with this, I kind of want it, I didn't want it too heavy and to fall because it's a lot heavier than the clay. So I didn't want all my chunky bits going to the bottom. Okay, now I need my little measuring cup. This could be at 6% as well. So I can use a little over 4 ounces. It's not copying. We take inspiration from others and put our own stamp on things. Yes, ma'am, that is right. Well, I get inspired all the time. I love watching all the different soap makers. I love the soap challenge. I'm going to enter one eventually. I think that'll be a fun challenge. I did the Taiwan swirl, but I never entered it in a challenge. There's so many. I want to do like a succulent top. I saw someone pipe succulents on top and roses. I want to do that. I've tried piping and didn't have very good success with it. So yeah, I really get some inspiration. There's lots of ladies and gentlemen. I watched, I got that ice, dissolving the lye with ice from a gentleman's Uncle John soaps. And so I like to give credit to those people. So I will remember and try to give credit where credit is due. Okay, this is still pretty thin, but I want to mix it real good with the Mayan gold. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this over here. Try to get this a little closer so it's, well, maybe you can see it. I want you to be able to see. Gold is just so pretty. I know that was risky. That was super risky. My husband just messaged me and he told me there was 52 acres on a really crazy sale in Waco, which is pretty far from us. It's about a good, I want to say 2-hour trek, hour and a half. West, northwest, I don't know. I have to look at I'm horrible with directions. But I just love this little area we live in. But land has gone up so much, and we would like to have cattle in a bigger farm. So, I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, I will look you up. You've been making soap for a year. If you have your own channel, I'll definitely look you up and follow you. So please let me know if you have your own channel. And I'm so glad you're commenting on mine. That's cute. I never really commented too much because I just now I comment because it's it helps their channel out. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know if I should add more gold or not. Can you see the color? I mean, it's very honey color. I think I might add just, as long as it doesn't get too chunky, like a little bit. I only did 1 teaspoon. I think it needs 2. I want it a little more shimmer. Tad. I also got my first bio glitter. With our soaps in our market being goat's milk soaps for sensitive skin, I've really just been branching out with some of these micas, and I do the Body Safe fragrance oils and the Body Safe micas, and I really am trying to keep it for sensitive skin. But there's people out there that want, they want a little pretty soap. So I'm happy to try to bring that to my customers that aren't so sensitive, but I still tell them, be super careful. I have sensitive skin. My kids and I have eczema. So if it irritates my skin, I would definitely be like, whoa. But so far, all these things that I have tried and done, I've tried on myself, these mica powders and the fragrance oils, and I've had no breakout, no issues, and it just makes me happy. Okay. I think that's thick enough. Right there. It smells so good. Okay. Now, I got to be risky. I got to move this stuff over because I have record here. Over here. I want you to be able to see too. And even though I clean these out really well, I still see like a little tiny piece of soapy soap from my last. I washed them out. There was this little tiny piece in the corner. So we got it. Okay. Please don't let my phone fall into. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to record these. Wow. You ever wish that these things worked better? Sorry, I'm concentrating. Ha! There we go. Trying to get it where you could see and recording. Okay, so let me put my gloves back on. Thank you for sticking around and commenting. Well, I will follow you on Instagram. Don't think you're challenged because I watch YouTube videos on how to do things. So when I had to set up a website, I watched videos on how to set up a website. I did not do a very good job. Later, I was very lucky to find a wonderful friend. I made friends with a lady who literally let me pay her in sending soap baskets to people. And she just has she calls me up if she needs a basket, because she has a company. I make her a basket. So I have literally used soap to pay for my website. And it was pretty darn amazing because my website that I did on Wix, it was okay. So, it's not one of the most craziest websites out there, but to me, it is the most beautiful thing because it makes my life so much easier. Because beforehand, I had to invoice everybody through PayPal or Square and then, fill the order and all this stuff. And it's just it takes so much time. Just gives me so much more time. I want to keep up with your comments too. And I was a bit nervous being on camera, but I don't know. It turned from just a farm channel to showing about the soaps. And then I got so many people just telling me encouragement from this amazing community of people. And I just literally, if it wasn't for that, I would have not kept a channel going. So seriously, people that have emailed me with questions and I've been able to help them with making soap and stuff, it really makes my day. Okay, so now it's still really liquidy. I say bad words. I'm sorry. My grammar is not good. So, Look at there. I spilled so much. Got a little happy. Got a little crazy with it. Okay. So I'm still sticking with one of my favorite drop swirl, which is literally just pouring it in. To me, it makes the most beautiful little pattern. And then now I'm going to try to clean this up. And I'm hoping, since I left it so fluid, that it mixes but not over mixes. You know what I mean? And I probably could have added, my gold is not as bright as the gold that Katie had in her video, but it's still, to me, it's still perfect. It's not over the top gold. And this fragrance oil, oh my gosh, it just smells so good. Is it something satisfying about just that? I love that. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I really am in love with this fragrance. And I didn't put it at the strongest percentage. I think I did it closer. It's not at the total 6%. So you could definitely go stronger than I did. I wanted to be careful because I'm still sensitive. And a lot of my customers are sensitive skin. And so I find if you just be careful, use as directed, it works wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and just finish pouring out this goat's milk. Trying to keep it even. And see a lot of that stuff settled at the bottom. Let me turn it around so you can you see? A little bit maybe. So I want to try to some drips. Ooh, I hit my phone. Okay, so scrapey. And hopefully Miss Katie from Royalty Soaps will see. Like I told you, I really hope that that's her correct name. I could swear it's Katie. I hope I'm not confusing her with someone else. And shows her that I'm not quite copying her and that she is such a delight to watch and an inspiration. And I really wish her all the luck. She makes the cutest little decorative topped. I haven't done all of that. I've done some piping, just not as expensive as hers. And I need to find time to learn how to do the piping. So I would really like to pipe tops. I've done soap dough. Soap dough is a lot of fun. Ooh, yeah, I love the almond. The almond is just amazing. And I almost thought about buying almond oil and putting it in there, but a lady told me she was allergic and she buys a lot of soaps from me. So I haven't put almond oil in any of my soaps because of that. Okay, here's the gold top. I'm going to do like a little swirls. It's gotten thicker, so it's staying like on top, which is what I wanted. Okay, I need a little more for that last one there on the end. I'm usually rushing out the door. I had my kids ride the bus today. I was like, Mommy's got to make soap. It's such a long drive. We live so far out in the country that our kids are like literally the last to be dropped off. So they don't get here until sometimes like 5 o'clock. So I usually just end up going and getting them because we're really not that far from the school. It just is because there's, it's a small school. There's not a lot of buses, and it just takes forever for them to get home. And they're literally the last ones. So it's really hard to get homework done and everything. Okay, sorry, I was having to jiggle all that. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to just run my hanger swirl through that, or do just, yeah, I can't even, my skewer, blah, blah, blah. Scrapey, scrapey. Yes, I think we all say it. Scrapey, scrapey, my big containy. Katie is like coined that. I think she has shirts also, which is great. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to first run this around the edges. I want it to look like some of this is dripping. I wonder if I could emanate do. I don't know. I'm just trying stuff out. Now you do like one of those poke cakes. See if I can poke some of that down the side. We're just trying things. You gonna do this one? I'm gonna try it up and down like that. I'm trying to read your comments too. Yes, ma'am. I use the term making soap is like baking a cake all the time because it literally is. If you don't have, all your ingredients and it's not measured out and it just can go wrong the same way. And it's just about as much time and just as much dishes, in my opinion. I'm really kind of liking just slinging the little light on top, like little drips. I'm literally just doing stuff on the fly. I mean, I'm almost thinking, should I put the honey thing on? But I'm going to do the little honeycomb pattern. I'm just going to drip some of the white or the cream color mixed with it because I'm not liking just the gold. I think Royalty Soaps lady, she had just poured it in. She had a huge mold, which I'm going to get one of those giant molds. It's just it's an investment because you not only have to buy the big mold, you have to get the splitter. And my husband could probably make all that, but he's so busy. Like, I might as well just order it. My husband is a handyman. He welds, he fabricates, he does all kinds of stuff. He makes custom signs, custom indoor, decorative stuff. Like he's doing this baby gate for a customer that's supposed to be like one of those barn doors, but a baby gate. So I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any comments. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my spatula. Luckily, the stuff does not accelerate, and I'm able to work and play around a little bit. So I'm liking that. Same as Rustic Essentials. So if you ever find that I have a few of my favorites on Rustic Essentials, I did my barbershop from there and stuff. If they run out, I don't have another one that smells like that. But Rustic Essentials and Nurture Soap has a few of the same, like blackberry, vanilla on Nurture, and blackberry on Rustic Essentials are dang near the same. Oatmeal Milk and Honey. I think everybody has almost got their own Oatmeal Milk and Honey because it's so popular. So now this is the top part. I saw someone put this down below. I was worried about the soap going up underneath it. And then I like to cover them sometimes anyways. Just keeps them clean and all that. So this is the way I like to do it. And there's no need to, I usually squirt them with a little bit of the alcohol. So not squirt them, spritz them. It's terrible. And so I don't have to do it with the alcohol to, keep it from ashing or whatever. And then I just poke it until you literally can see the little air bubbles leaving. You don't want an air bubble in there. So just want to poke your little air bubbles out. That's all I'm doing. Sometimes if you have an air bubble left in there, when you pull these off, it won't have the nice little honeycomb right there. It'll be like an air bubble. So that's it. That's literally it. Leather. Ooh, I wonder who makes that. There is one that Rustic Essentials has called Pipe Smoke, and it's like leather and cherry. Oh my God, it just smells amazing. And I make a smoke. I make one. I just call it Pipe Smoke because I can't think of a better name for it. And they let you use their name. Some companies won't let you. I gotta get a paper towel. Use their name, so you gotta be careful. Brambleberry is one of those companies where I think a lot of their stuff, they'll tell you, you can't use it. Yes, it is. I am very satisfied when I just make soap. Like if I get soap made that day, I feel like I've done something. I mean, I do a ton of stuff all the time. I forgot all my Easter candy was up here. I'm going to have to move it. My children's Easter candy, I should say. I'm not supposed to have it. Anyways, I just feel like when I make soap, it's like therapy. I'm not lying. It's calming. I just feel like I've gotten something, accomplished other than housework and farm work. And I just love it. Ooh, I like smoky, leathery smells. Cavalier is a great one I just backed the blue soap with Cavalier from Nurture. And it is my husband loves it. He loves barbershop because it has like, I want to say it has some like, there's a little guy. Hey, little guy. Mommy, remember, I'm soaping. Don't touch any of this. You have a snack in just a minute, okay? I'm almost done. Stay out of the kitchen until I'm done soaping. Okay. Thank you. Hey, watch out. You can come over here, but don't touch the soap molds, okay? Okay. My kids know. If I'm mommy's soaping, you stay out of the kitchen. Anyways, Cavalier. Oh, I'm dropping my phone. Here, I'm done with this anyways. Let's turn it off. Cavalier is a good one. It won't turn off. Usually I could get it. There it goes. Ta-da! Okay. Got to let it go over there. Let me read. Anyways, I got all sidetracked. Cavalier, and there was something else I was going to tell you. I just bought one called Nirvana, and I can't wait. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. But the activated charcoal soaps are very popular for the guys. I do a pipe smoke one, the blue one. What other? I could have sworn. Oh, no, I can't remember now. I do a blackberry one, but that's guys like it too. But I need to do another another activated charcoal one for the guys because guys, especially that work with metal, like when my husband does metal fabricating, it gets the metal off their hands really well. And, I do a tea tree one. I couldn't think of that. It's just tea tree oil and activated charcoal, and I got a little of the bright green mica, and it just smells just like tea tree. If you don't like tea tree, you're not going to like the way it smells, but it is so great for your skin, for like acne and stuff like that. My little preteen son loves it. Yes. I think my sons are here. I think the bus is here early. Yay. Well, I'm going to go because it's about to get loud. And my 12-year-old does not want to be on camera, and I don't blame him. So I'm going to get off of here. Thank you so much for joining and talking. It was so great to talk with you all, and I appreciate the comments, the follows, subscribing to our channel. That's amazing of you guys. Guys and gals. So have a fantastic day. I'm going to turn this off before my kids come in. Bye. Thank you. Subscribe. Please. Why can't they get in?
I'm trying to unlock this.